Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne doing your daily horoscope video for September 25th. I apologize for this. This is what I call my super comfy oversized sweatshirt. And for those of you who have watched my anti-scarf video, you're probably laughing at me because I have this weird thing about clothes that, they have to be super comfortable. But, everybody has a super comfy, ancient, oversized piece of clothing. And you know who you are. So don't even try to say, no, you don't have it. Because you do. I actually kind of miss, there was an old pair of jeans that were ripped from a long time ago that I wore as a teenager, and I miss them. And I think my mom threw them out because she thought they were gross, but they were just they were faded, but they fit me perfectly. I don't know. I keep things like that because I like that worn in feel. I don't know. Anyways, I'm wearing this because I realized only just a little bit ago that I needed to do my daily video for today, for September 25th. And I'm doing it a day in advance because, my lovely UK followers and everybody in Europe, everybody in Asia, everybody in Australia needs to watch this. It's basically your morning, right? And you haven't even gotten this yet. If you're on Australia, you're not getting this until it's almost 10 a.m. there, and I'm late. But the problem is that I realized that I hadn't done it, and it's been a long day. And so you guys are lucky that I'm actually wearing some eye makeup because I actually took most of it off. And then I was like, oh, I have to do this video, and I don't want to totally scare all of you. So, anyways, that's why I'm in my comfy oversized sweatshirt, because I am about to pass out as soon as this video is over. It's almost 10 o'clock, and it's been a long day. I had, a long client today. So, it's always, I always spend way too long than I probably should on every client, but that's just me. So I'm doing one card. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, I need to pull cards. I've been shuffling. You guys like to see me shuffle, so maybe I'll shuffle a little bit more for you here. That way you can see that I shuffle. This is how I shuffle. I just throw them together. Oh, this is a great card. So this is September 25th. Someone actually sent me a note saying the Mercury retrograde is actually, I think, the October 4th to 25th. Thank you, whoever sent that. You're probably watching this. You guys are awesome. Just a side note, I haven't gotten back to a lot of people's comments. You guys are all writing so many lovely comments, but I'm getting so many that I just can't get back to everyone. Maybe when my schedule clears up a little bit and I have some extra time, I can respond to more comments. I guess one comment I can answer right now, the deck, people are asking me, a lot of you guys are asking me, the deck, what kind of deck am I using? And I'm using the Shadowscapes Tarot by Stephanie Pui Moon Law, that's her name. She has a website that's really cool. I can post her artwork, a link to her artwork on her website because it's really amazing. I'm totally a fan of her artwork. However, I will say that what I pick up from the tarot and what I say is the meaning of each card is different than anybody else. So I really take, for instance, this card. Technically, what the deck says is not what I think it is. I think of this deck as, I call this the peace of mind card. This is someone who is either going to have peace of mind on this day or need some peace of mind. But it's so positive. So generally, it's just being able to attain some peace of mind after, maybe a long week. This is for Thursday, the 25th. So I don't know about you guys, but my week has seemed really, really long. Anyways, this image. So I basically, what I think the cards are, that's what the meanings are for me. That's totally different than anybody else. Totally different than the book. So you're not going to find a deck like this anywhere else. You can get the deck. I bought the deck at Barnes & Noble, and you can also buy it on Amazon. Again, it's called Shadowscapes. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. When I first got it, I spent a long time just admiring the artwork. Just the quality of her work is really beautiful. And there are other decks out there that are very, very dark, and this is very, very light. And there's a lot of positive stuff. A lot of the positivity and energy in this deck, which I like. Because the thing that scares people, I think, is that, psychics get a bad rap. They use some really dark stuff, and the energy is dark, and it's not good. It's not as good as a brighter deck, So anyways, this card is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups, the cups are actually shining. They're like lights guiding your way. It's like that song. I think it's by Coldplay. It's like the one that's about the lights guiding you home. I'll have to see if I can find that. And they're literally are guiding her way. They're shining a way for her. So if you've been having I feel like some of you are having difficulty at work. That's coming up. You guys are having difficulty at work, and or you're just having a difficult time right now in life, and you're feeling like you don't know which way to turn, really. You don't know what you should do. This card is really going to give you the energy that you need to figure it out. It's going to clear the path. Okay. In Feng Shui, it's all about having a clear path. By the way, guys, if you have stuff blocking your doorway, like say you have grocery bags full of stuff and junk in the hallway, you got to clear those hallways. You got to clear all the hallways and pathways in your house. I'm not saying you can't store stuff, but you just can't have it blocking your pathway, because literally that's creating negative energy in your life. But this to me, she's also swimming free. She's very free. So this has a very free, positive energy. And she's going deep. So I think of the people that are like the divers, the sea divers, the marine biologists, people that spend a lot of time in the ocean, Olympic swimmers, or just people who love to swim. They're people that love the water. That's what I think of when I think of this card. But I also think of you're getting away, you're going emotionally, you're going deep into your emotions, but you're getting away of negativity, okay? So it's a good thing. It's sort of like listening to a song on the radio that touches you in some way. And it may make you cry, or it may make you laugh, or you may have some emotional response to it. That is you going deep, It's connecting with that energy, that peaceful energy. She's swimming away from something, but she's swimming towards something, okay? She knows where she's going. Why? Because she's got these cups shining her way. So you're literally being guided, okay? So if you have any inner messages, or you're watching, I guess it's almost like that cliche. It's like, let your heart be your guide. You know, when you think of emotions, I think of your heart, you know, and what you feel from your heart. On this day, you know, I feel like that's kind of going to be true. Let your emotions, let your heart guide you. And don't be afraid to really examine your feelings. You know, you may be going through a lot, and you may have a lot of feelings about your situation in life. This is the time to really examine those feelings and kind of figure out what is it that you want, what emotions are holding you back. A lot of people are, you know, they hold on to negative emotions. You know, they don't hold on to the positive stuff. They second guess the positive stuff. They're like, well, is that really, do they really like me? Or am I just imagining it, you know? And you're not imagining it. They really like you. You know, that's the thing. You kind of just know. Obviously, I mean, you'll know if somebody doesn't like you, right? You'll know. The other thing about this card is that this is, you know, there's so much water here that I have to mention Pisces, specifically for Pisces. But there's a lot of water. It could be applicable to the other two water signs, Cancer and Scorpio. For you guys, I think it's really, really important. And that was funny. I was thinking about this today. And I was thinking about you water signs, because I've had a lot of water signs contact me for readings. And I think what troubles them the most is that they don't know how to sort through their feelings. They don't know when to act because they're overwhelmed with feelings. And their feelings kind of cause them to kind of get lost in a daydream, okay? They're not in reality, okay? And how do you guys fix that? Well, you guys need to get to the water, okay? You need to go to the beach for a swim. Specifically, if you can, get to a Y, you know, and go for a few laps. Go in the deep end, you know, because the water calms your mind. And the water it gives you that peace that you need. Now, for everybody else, I think that this is just going to give you, like, you're going to feel like a little bit more free, maybe to do what you want. And you're going to feel like your mind is very calm, you know. You're connected. Your emotions and your mind are not working against each other. You just, you know, it's all kind of one. It's kind of one, very fluid. I mean, there's a lot of fluidity here. And there's a sense of, I feel like there's this, I was going to say there's a sense of gratitude, okay? For her to be able to do this. And also, the other thing that was coming to me is that I feel like other people's emotions are very positive. They're so positive that they're reinforcing you. And they're like those lights guiding you, you know? It's making you feel like you can finally see. You know, you can finally, you're not in the dark anymore. And that's because other people love you, and other people care about you, and other people have feelings for you. And they want you to succeed. That's it. They want you to be guided. They're there to guide you. They're there to help you. They want the best for you. And it's difficult, I think, for the water signs especially, but for people sometimes in life to figure out what they're supposed to be doing, right? To figure out where they're supposed to be going. And we just get so lost and wrapped up in this chaos we call life, you know, that we aren't either paying attention, or we don't have that necessarily, sometimes we don't have that love and support from others that we really need. And I think for Cancers and Pisces especially, even Scorpios too, they need that emotional reassurance from others that says that we love you and we want the best for you. This is also, this would be the equivalent. Okay, so the fire sign, I'm going to show it to you. The fire sign equivalent is being lifted up out of hardship. This is the water sign equivalent of getting out of like hardship. So for those of you, I've had a lot of comments about people who have been going through a lot, and I'm sorry that that's the case. And I totally get it. It's hard when you're in that space, but there's like a fire sign equivalent of being lifted up out of hardship, and this is the water sign. So it's basically you water signs, specifically you water signs, are going to have this feeling like things are getting better. And it's hard for water signs to have that feeling, actually, because they're so overwhelmed. It takes them a long time to actually heal from things and let go of things, especially let go of negative emotions. So this is, to me, this is like a fire sign. There's all this fire energy here. This is the getting lifted up out of hardship, right? The bird energy. And this is and it's funny how, there's a lot of, the birds and the fish, don't necessarily get along. Two different energies. And so she is literally, this is like, the water sign equivalent. She is literally moving away from the negativity. This is a very, it's so deep that nothing can get to her. So either she's gone to a place in her emotions where she's happy, or she literally has moved away from the negativity in her life, and her life is becoming just a more joyful, happy place. Happy experience, I should say. Happy experience. I don't know what in my deck what the earth sign equivalent would be, or the air sign equivalent. I have to think about that. But anyways, this was just to give you the contrast, okay? Different energies, but same kind of concept. The last thing that I was going to say is get a flashlight. If you don't have a flashlight, get one for your car and get one for your house. We are moving into weird weather season, okay, which is fall and winter. It is now fall. So this is a time to, carry an umbrella, get a jacket, keep a flashlight on you, make sure it's got extra batteries. Because this, to me, there's just so many flashlights here. You might have where you live, you may have some power outages. That's my feeling. You may actually there may be like a storm that causes some power outages, and you may need to have a flashlight on hand for that. So strong suggestion would be to do that. And then, I like the mag lights I think they're from Home Depot. They last forever. My dad gave me one before I went to college. He's tucked it in my car, and I loved that thing. I had that thing forever. And then for some reason, I had my car detailed a couple years ago, and it was gone after that. I'm not sure what happened to it. Maybe, someone forgot to put it back in my car when they detailed it. I don't know. There was so much stuff in my car, so that's kind of my feeling. You guys who are going, if there's hurricanes or big storms near you, going through, weather, I send you lots of love and positive energy. And I pray that you all are very safe. I hope that everyone is safe. For those of you who are just getting through their day, their everyday life, and it's Thursday and it's not Friday yet, it's just Throwback Thursday. You are going to have some peace of mind about something. If you've been driven crazy, this energy is going to really help you have that peace of mind. You're not worrying. You're not doing the monkey mind, right? That's what my friend Sammy calls it, the monkey mind, where one worry leads to another worry, which leads to another, and it's like that's the monkey thing. So I think that's it. You guys have been great online. Feel free to contact me. I right now am booked up through Tuesday. So, through next Tuesday. So, I would contact me if you're considering doing a reading. I would do it sooner than later. That way I can get you on my schedule. I don't want it to be too long where you have to actually wait for me because, those of you who have questions that you guys are in that space where you need this. And a private reading would be very beneficial for you. I did change some things as far as my prices, and I did a whole video about my prices and my schedule. So definitely check that out. Feel free to email me, elizabetholson31@gmail.com. For, if you want to get scheduled. And you can check out all of my pricing and payment information on my About section on my homepage. You just click About and it'll take you right to it. So I wish you guys lots of love and big hugs, big kisses. Have a wonderful night. I'm going to mess up my hair just for you. And so you don't feel like, you're the only one in the world with crazy hair. So have a great night. Bye, guys.